Now for the batch plotting. Okay, for our batch plotting, we're also going to start with area here, right? So what we will just do now is, let's assume we are starting from our roof plan. We'll just come to our layout one in which we are already, right? And then right click. We'll just make sure we move or make a copy. So this is our layout one, right? Let's create a copy for that. Okay. So it has now created layout one and then layout one of two, right? Now let's come to our layout one of two. Okay, layout one of two, right? Let's select it. Let's change it to our plan, for example. Okay, and then let's do the same thing. Move or copy. That's for layout one or two, right? Create a copy, then okay. That's created our layout one of three, right? This layout one of two, layout one of two. Now one of three now. Let's okay, let's bring in our front elevation. Okay, let's let's zoom window, so we're able to zoom in the okay, we are having this, right? So now let's do the same thing for that also. Move or copy and then create a copy. Okay, right? So now we are having our layout one, which is the roof plan, layout two, which is this, our floor plan. Sorry, layout one of two. We're having layout one of three, which is the approach elevation. Now let's do the same thing for our layout one of four also. Let's create our right side elevation, right side elevation. Sorry, zoom window. Why is this thing misbehaving? Okay, let's zoom in this. Okay, so now we're having this, right? So now let's move or copy and then create a copy. Okay, let's deal with that. So we are having our layout one, which is our roof plan, right? Layout two, which is our floor plan. Layout three, which is approach view. Layout one of four, which is our right side view, right? Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to batch plotting. Now batch plotting, we need to delete this. Let's delete this, right? Remove. Let's remove it. Now we're having our layout one, right? One of two, one of three, one of four, one of five, right? Let's remove this also. I'm removing that. So these are the five we are having. Okay, I think one of five is not also supposed to be there. So we're having one of two, one of three, one of four. Okay, so now let us change this to PDF, right? Okay, let's use high quality print. And what else? Okay, just one copy is okay. And then let's go ahead and publish. That's for the batch plot. So now let's name it batch plots, right? And then let's save the current list of sheets. So now it's saying it's plotting here. I mean, one or more drawings have unsaved changes. Okay, let's see where we are having issues. It's processing in the background. Okay, it's processing. Since it's batch plotting, right? It's processing in the background, which is this is indicating that it is publishing here. I think we should be notified once it is complete. We should be notified once it is complete. Okay, let's just close this up and let's come back here. Okay, still publishing. Let's see what we're having. Okay, still not done. Let's just be patient with it. It should we should be notified once it is done. Okay, let us just be patient with it. We should be notified, probably be notified once. See, I think it is done now. Our job is done. It has been plotted. We are having layout one plotted, layout one of two plotted, one of three plotted, one of four also plotted, right? Okay, let's see view plotted file. Well, before, let's first check our PDF reader and see if it is there. Okay, it is not there. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can view it. Bash plot, you see, it is there already. So this is the first one. Do you see? That's just how we can bash plot everything like that. It's a bash plot everything into paper sizes, probably A4 size. These are our roof plan, right? These are our floor plan. These are our approach view, right? And then this is the right side view. So it's just to save time. You can just bash plot like this to plot everything in PDF format, like just as if you are scrolling from one page to another. That's just instead of us doing single plots like this one by one, you can just go ahead and do your bash plotting. So that's just all about creating layouts for your work, and then plotting either by single plotting and batch plotting. For the single plotting, we have the two types, right? In which you can just go ahead and plot it from your drawing. Definitely, each of your design will be having this title block or this layout area, right? So we'll be having each of them like this. Now we can create another one, bring in our left side and the rear elevation, just like we did this. And then you have another one where you'll be having your roof plan, have another one where you'll be having your two sections in it, and then plot everything singly like that, one by one. And the other one is coming to the layout area and then still doing the same. Plus this first, create your title block outside here. Anyway you want, anyhow you want it, maybe you want it to be down here by the right or by the left. And then you can also plot it like that, and then double click inside, plus the next page, but still using the same title block design, right? You can go ahead, zoom in the next drawing. By still using the same title block, you will get your work done, right? And the easiest part is just for you to go ahead and bash plot by creating copies of the work of the designs you made, by creating copies using the same title block area here, right? Just create the same copies and then go ahead and do your bash plotting. So that's just all for creating your layouts and then plotting by either single plotting or bash plotting, right? Okay, then we'll come to the end of this series. Goodbye.